there, this is Jen Eden, founder of the Sugar Freedom Method. And today I'm going to talk about something that, oh my gosh, New Year's resolutions. And most importantly, I'm not a fan of them, but I always hear women say to me, well, Jen, I get it. And if I don't set a New Year's resolution, like, what am I going to do then? And so that's what I want to talk to you about today. Before I do that, if you find my content super valuable, I always ask if you would kindly subscribe to my channel. I would be most appreciative. And okay, so now, what do we do if we don't have New Year's resolutions? First of all, I am a firm believer that New Year's resolutions were created to sell us things, okay? To make us feel like what we did last year maybe wasn't good enough. We're not good enough. Where do we need to be better? Where were we flawed? I don't know, something about a New Year's resolution for me always feels like there's some negative undertone. And correct me if I'm wrong, maybe you don't feel that way, but I find that that's the case for many, many women, right? Like, it's where I failed. I'll create a New Year's resolution. It's like, rah, rah, rah. And so what I find instead of that is I personally create like quarterly goals, quarterly intentions, yes? Things that I'm working on in different, I'll just say buckets. I have different buckets. So one is for my business. I absolutely have quarterly goals that I work on with my coach. The other area is in my relationships. Okay, I have what I'm working on there, especially with my spouse. And the third is around my health, my physical, how I feel energetically, what I look like, what my diet is like. If sugar, for many, sugar is an issue. Maybe you want to figure out how you want to dial that back. But what I find is I do quarterly intentions, quarterly goals. I avoid New Year's resolutions like the plague. There's just so much pressure on them. I just can't stand it anymore. And then we feel like a failure 1 week later. Okay, and then I have them in buckets, areas where I want to improve. So I'll mention them again real quick. So whether it's personal, okay, relationships, it's physical, with your health, what do you want to improve? If it's taking down sugar, how do you want to do that? If it's drinking and curbing that back, if it's reshaping your body, it could be that, yes. If it's you wake up and you don't feel well, it could be that, yes. What do you want to do around your health? And for me, it's around business. Yes, how many more women am I going to reach? Revenue-wise, employee-wise, who am I going to be hiring? Things like that. And if you have a career, where is it maybe you want to up what you're doing, whether it's more revenue for you, or you wanted a different position at the company, or if you are the CEO, what do you want the next quarter to look like in your business? And then you work towards that. But for me, that feels so much better than these New Year's resolutions that are just kind of like, blah, right? Like there's no real focus to them. There's no real commitment. There's no real accountability. It's like one and done. There's nothing there. And I find that absolutely sets us up to fail. And I'm not really a fan of failure. So hopefully today, these ideas will get you to do something a little bit different than what the crowd is doing come January 1st. And we can do 2022 just a little bit different. Yes? Okay, amazing. So with that said, as always, if you find my content valuable, if you would kindly subscribe to my channel, I'm always so appreciative of that. And as always, I will absolutely talk to you soon.